What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, who just got traded to the Miami Heat. It's a trade that he probably has wanted. People are wondering about his wife. They're wondering, why is he with the woman that he is with? There are people who are questioning whether he should be with an Instagram model. This is how insane people are, right? This is a woman that he's dated, that he chose to be with, marry, and have a family with. But of course, you got people who they want to be honest and they want to make money and be famous and date these BBL'd Instagram models who do nothing but ruin these dudes' lives. He's with a woman who makes home life better for him. She's not in these streets. She's not out here chasing attention. From what I see. Now, if y'all see something different, y'all could let me know in the comment section. But Giannis is having to explain and defend why he's with the woman that he is with, the woman that he chose to have a family with. Now, her name is Mariah. As a matter of fact, I believe she was a former volleyball player. And they have a family. Now, they've been in Milwaukee. This is going to be a challenge for Giannis. It's going to be a big challenge for him because he's going to go from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Miami, Florida. And he's going to be tested. His resolve, the love of his wife, is going to be tested in Miami because those heifers are aggressive and they're going to go after him. They don't care that he has a wife. They only care about him having a wife when they try to expose guys like him. So let's get into this. This is from Essence. This other from this as well, but we're going to talk about this one. NBA champion Giannis is currently navigating a season of change. A 31-year-old superstar just left behind the Milwaukee Bucks, the only team he played for in his career since 2013, for the Miami Heat. Something that's keeping him steady in this new chapter in his life. This new chapter is his wife, Mariah. The two have been together for 11 years. They share 4 children together. He told a podcast host during a recent conversation that she's the biggest and best investment he made in his life, telling him the truth when he needs to hear it most and keeping him and his children grounded. They've come a long way from their first meeting. Say it was her aura, he says, of encountering her at his summer league basketball game. His brother, Thanasis, was playing with the New York Knicks more than a decade ago. It shows you how long they've been in the league, all him and his brothers. She was like my mother. She had this beautiful smile. So she reminds him a lot of his mother, which, you would think would be what a lot of, especially a lot of women, would appreciate. This is why I think it's weird especially men, like, why are men concerned about who this man is married to? You want your wife to be somebody who is going to love you and tell you the truth instead of seeking the attention of other men outside of the marriage. You should want a woman who's about being a wife and a mother, not somebody looking, for the next guy while she's still with you. She walked past him and he said, now that's a girl I could see as my wife because she had this positive vibe about her, but I was always very shy. So I told a friend of mine, can you go and ask her for her number? Mariah was talking to someone else at the time, but told his friend that Giannis could follow her Instagram. That's very interesting. I want y'all to look at this, right? Just imagine, right? You're an NBA player, right? Young NBA player. Because he said his brother, this is when his brother was playing. So maybe this might've been right before he was in the NBA. You're this tall, emerging NBA, basketball player. And, you're going, she has a boyfriend, but she tells you to follow her on Instagram, which lets me know that she's interested too. And she wants to keep her options open. And it looks like she might have left that guy to be with Giannis. Still, she set boundaries. She told the soon-to-be star after he DM'd her that Because she was still engaging with another guy, she didn't feel comfortable connecting further with him. He agreed to keep it cute, leaving the ball in her court. Ball in her court. Should she ever become interested in more, of course. I knew she liked comics. I was at the Istanbul airport, and I bought a comic book and sent her a picture. If you want to talk about this comic in your spare time in the future, I am here. And then I disappeared, he recalls. After 3 or 4 months, she sent me a message saying that she would come visit for the All-Star break. Just like that. Asking me about my plans. I told her I was going to Miami with my family, and she asked if I wanted her to come. I was like, come. That's it. See, that's just how it is, right? That's how it is. Like you message her, you put your bid in. He said he sent her. Now this might be a little, maybe y'all can use this tip he gave y'all about, send her a random comic book post, right? Picture, right? And just don't say anything. Just ghost her, right? And then when she's single, it's funny how she was with that guy. She was solid with that guy. And then after about 3 or 4 months, she was done with that guy. And now she want to go spend time with Giannis. I think she was always interested in Giannis. She just wanted to end that other relationship first, which is what she should do, by the way. You should end the relationship first and then look towards being with the new guy, right? And they've been together ever since. So she flew herself out. 3 or 4 days after I got to Miami, I got a message saying I'm here. And not only that, she met my aunt and my cousins the first day. She was in the kitchen with my mother cooking, and she was hanging out with my father, and I felt like she was already part of my family day one. Now, thousands of days into a relationship with the whole family to show for their love, Giannis says they work because they communicate all the time openly. That's how it should be. Every relationship should have that. And this is why he's not chasing BBL'd Instagram models or IG models or Snapchat models or YouTube models. Because, you got heifers on YouTube out here, you can call them YouTube models. They, you just be scrolling on YouTube and in your recommends, you be seeing, chicks putting up posts that they put up on Instagram. But this is why he's with her. He's comfortable with her. A man wants to be with a woman he's comfortable with, that he can, like you said, be honest with, right? No secrets or whatever, right? Somebody who your family's comfortable with. That's all it is. If you around a woman, it don't take that long. And she's around you, she's around your family, and you're comfortable with her. Why would you want to go get with the tatted up, BBL'd, mentally unstable woman, right? This is why I'd say him being in South Florida is going to be a test, because those heifers will get hella aggressive when it comes to Giannis. So Miami's going to be the ultimate test for this marriage. Always in life, communicate. Communication is the best tool. The moment you don't communicate, people build unrealistic expectations, and it ruins you. That's why I think me and Mariah are a very good couple. We're always able to tell each other the truth. This is what I'm expecting from you. This is how I feel in this moment. And this has really helped us as a couple, he said. Again, finding a truth teller has always been paramount for Giannis, and her ability to provide that reality check to him and even to their 4 children lets him know he's found his person for sure. When I got to Milwaukee, I saw what it was like to be an NBA athlete, a superstar. I realized I needed people who would tell me the truth. I would rather you tell me the ugly truth than a beautiful lie, he said. I had to find someone to be by my side every day, someone who could tell it to me like it is. To me and my kids, it's important. The biggest investment in life is the person you'll spend your whole life with. My wife holds the keys to my heart, to my brain, to my wallet, to his wallet. I don't know you want her holding the keys to your wallet, but and most importantly, she holds the keys to my home. She stays with my kids when I'm traveling. She could easily tell the kids your father left for another trip and left us here. He doesn't want to be with us. No, she's telling them the truth. Your dad came from nothing. He is out there working right now so you can go to school and have food on your plate. That's how it should be, people. She seems like a very selfless woman. And why would you want to leave somebody like that? Why would you want to go and leave somebody like that for women who are, again, mentally unstable, who don't respect their own bodies, high body counts? They don't respect men. They have this feminist ideology. They hate men, but they love a man's money, right? They love a man's fame that they can try to siphon for themselves. He doesn't want anybody. He's willing to be with this woman that everybody claims is average, that they claim that he could do better in. How do y'all know? You know how difficult it is to be an NBA player? Yes, they make a lot of money, but they have a lot of responsibility. They have to stay in shape. They have to stay out of trouble. They have to be politically correct all the time. And if they're a guy like Giannis, he has, the whole weight of the organization on his shoulders. It's not an easy life. That's why these guys turn to partying and drinking and womanizing, because that's how they're able to deal with the stress. Going to strip clubs. That's just not Giannis. He's not that type of guy. And people could say his upbringing, he's from Greece. That could play a part into it. He looks more for a woman's spirit and soul, more so than her looks. Not to say that in Greece that doesn't happen. What I'm saying is he doesn't have the mindset of these males who grew up in America, who come from nothing themselves, but they make the mistake of dating the wrong type of women. Right. And I think Giannis should be respected for that. He should be respected for him being able to not leave his wife and think that another woman is going to be an upgrade. That said, when people question their connection, he's unbothered by it because he knows he's blessed to have Mariah. I've heard some things. Why is Giannis with his wife? He could be with a model, not one model, but 10. But I am with my wife because she tells me the truth. She loves me. She will tell me whenever I do something wrong. She will tell my kids the truth. I know that she will kill for my kids, and she will even kill for me. Kill me for them. I know that she won't let my kids get a big head, and that's the most important thing for me. I am in love, and I am in love with her. So you hear it from Giannis. He says he's in love with her. What are y'all talking about? But I'm telling you right now, Giannis, I hope you're prepared, because in Milwaukee is a lot more laid back, right? It's a big city. Milwaukee's a big city up there. But being in South Florida is a different beast. And, you're going to be challenged. You really are, because those women are so desperate to get a rich man, a successful man. They will try to befriend your wife in order to get close to you. They will aggressively go at you. They'll be probably at the hotel. They'll be all in your socials, right? Applying all types of pressure. But he seems like he's okay, and he seems like he's ready for it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me like this video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Subscribe if you're new. Click notification bell. And I'll see y'all next one.